What's going on, my fellow collectors? Brooklyn Wolf back at it again with another review. This time featuring 3 characters from 3 separate Marvel movies that are not connected to each other, as well as not connected to the current Marvel Cinematic Universe. And to kick things off, we are starting with Wolverine from X-Men Days of Future Past, a movie that I really love. It wasn't just good, it was amazing. It essentially wiped out the events that occurred in the abomination known as I'm sorry, I just threw up in my mouth a little bit. I'm sorry. As I was saying, the abomination known as X-Men The Last Stand. Got that out there. Okay, on to the review. This is a great figure that is lacking in accessories. Really lacking. However, it makes up for it with a great figure that comes with a great head sculpt. It took Hot Toys a couple tries, but they finally got there. He looks like Hugh Jackman. After 3 attempts, they finally nailed it on the 4th one. So the outfit is really well done. It is a little restrictive if you're trying to give him an ab crunch, but if you're not afraid to push the figure, you can get him into some really nice deep poses. Of the 4 Wolverine figures released thus far, this one is definitely my favorite. The previous release from the Wolverine, it may have an extra accessory or two, but for my collecting habits, accuracy is priority. And another thing they finally got right after 4 tries is Hugh Jackman's physique. He's not a small guy, nor is he short, like the previous figures would have you believe. Spiderman from The Amazing Spider-Man 2. A great figure from a really mediocre movie. There's not much I can say about it. Some of the action was cool, but other than that, just really forgettable. At least we got a cool figure that comes with decent accessories. I really like what the team at Hot Toys did with this, especially with the hands. On a standard Hot Toys figure, hands or fists can be swapped by pulling them out of the wrists. And what Hot Toys did here is really clever. To retain that seamless look without breaking it and giving him sleeves, his hands are cut at the knuckles, allowing us to swap out hands for posing purposes through magnets inside the fingers and the palm. Really ingenious if you ask me. The outfit looks great. However, the material used here doesn't quite replicate what was seen on film. I suppose it's not that easy to do, and what we do have here, it is a nice alternative. The outfits and accuracies are not as obvious from a distance. The overall look is definitely helped by the webbing. I just love the way how it catches the light. That is very screen accurate, in my opinion, and this is exactly the kind of detail that helps sell the realism. It also separates a figure such as this from a cheaply made 12-inch figure, or a Barbie. The articulation is pretty generous. There's enough elasticity in the suit for Spider-Man to work with, giving him many poses you can put him in. And as it goes without saying, never leave your figures in extreme poses for extended periods of time. That's just asking for trouble. So if you're not taking pictures or doing a review, pick a museum pose and set it and forget it. I'll admit, when I saw the trailer for Blade, I thought it was going to be hot garbage. Batman and Robin had come out the year before, and my faith in comic book movies was shaken, so I skipped it in the theaters. A decision I regret to this day, because when it came out on DVD, I did a blind buy and bought it. And oh my god, I was blown away. The electrifying intro sequence, the kung fu action, the one-liners, the final battle with Deacon Frost. Blade 1 and 2 was so hype, and I'm so proud to have had this in my collection for so many years. It still holds up. I know there are those that feel the sculpt isn't 100% Wesley Snipes. I can see where they're coming from. Many of the sculpts from Hot Toys tend to be idealized from their sculptors. Whether that's a good or bad thing, I guess it's all subjective. And for this sculpt in particular, it looks like a combination of how he looked in the first movie and the second. That's the best way I can describe it. And I love how many accessories he came with. Remember guys, this was before the DX days. With the amount of stuff he came with, if he were made today, they'd probably split him up between 2 releases. That would suck. I'm looking at you, Captain America. I had a lot of fun playing with these figures. They all look great, they have great articulation, and they're just fun. And that's the key thing here, fun. It is a shame that Logan didn't come with more. It is understandable, because he didn't do much other than sleep when he was in this outfit. That being said, he could have been cheaper when he was released. That's my only complaint. Well guys, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.